Welcome, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes. I just wanted to drop in here today to talk to you about a really important thing with you about protocols. And I want to help you to unlock the power of your personal protocols and how you can have your own back in situations that go on in your life. Now, I wanted to share this with you because, I had events in my life this week that I was able to put my personal protocol in place and show up like a badass. Now, in case you have never met me, my name is Kelly. I'm with Kelly Mitchuson Coaching. I am a life coach, certified, and weight loss coach. I have lost over 75 pounds and kept it off for more than 2 years. I coach women on how to lose the weight without restriction, or denying foods, their favorite foods, and helping them move forward when they really can't figure out what's holding them back. So I wanted to talk to you more about the protocol because this week I had a challenging situation come up. Now, no matter what happened, either a yes or a no that happened on the phone call, I knew exactly that there were going to be some decisions to make, tough decisions in my life. And I wanted to make sure that I was going to take care of myself. And how I done that was actually put together my personal protocol. Now, I want you to know that no matter what, I have goals, weight goals, health goals, things in my life that it's important to me on how I show up. And the protocol helped me do that in the best possible way. So I want to give you some simple steps on how you build your own protocol if you have tough days. Maybe you've got a family member that's going into the hospital, or maybe you're just dealing with your period. There are period protocols. Maybe you're sick and you need to put a protocol in place so that you show up the best way for your health. Maybe it's just a protocol for being tired, eating out, unexpected events, or maybe you're traveling. Take, for example, I take several different trips. So I always want a protocol for that time that I'm on the road because I have, goals that I want to keep in place for my movement, getting my sleep, drinking my water, how I eat my food, still enjoying my food, and keeping my weight off. So I want to just help you to put together a protocol. And I've got some questions for you. So I'm going to go over those real quickly so that you have those. Got your pen? Let's do this. Number one, I want you to figure out what the protocol is for. Is it for travel? Sick day? Is it an exercise protocol? What is it? You need to make the decision, make it very clear. This is what it's for. Number two, I want you to figure out what kind of food am I going to eat during this event? Remember, I'm a weight loss coach. That's important to me. I want you to remember that this event is not giving you an excuse to overeat. You may be tired, but that doesn't give you a reason to go overeat. You still have goals like I do. You want to be able to choose foods that will nourish your body instead of making you feel awful. Now, taking, for example, what happened with me this week, I knew I just didn't want to show up and eat like an asshole because then I was going to feel bad about that, guilt, throwing the shame back on myself, or, there's certain foods that affect my hands, my joints. I didn't want that. The third question is, why am I choosing these particular foods? Is it because they're easy or convenient, or am I truly taking care of myself and not giving in to the junk food or the ding dongs in the moment because it's, I'm traveling. Ooh, let's just go ahead and do this. F it. I can eat like an asshole. That's giving yourself an excuse. You don't want to do that. Number four is, what kind of obstacles might come up and how am I going to deal with them? What are simple, doable things? If I have an obstacle of, I don't know where we're going to eat, I can actually make the protocol that no matter what, I'll make a good, better, best decision. I will not eat until I'm hungry and I will stop at enough. That is something you can put on your protocol when it comes to your food. Now, it may be other obstacles of, it could be I'm not sure I'll get my water in. And then you have to think about this. How many freaking bathrooms, rest stops are there between here and where you're going? If you're flying on a plane, guess what? There's a bathroom. You can drink your water early. That way you don't have to go pee so much during the flight. Drink your water afterwards. There's always an answer as long as you just are willing to look for it. It doesn't have to be an obstacle. It can be an opportunity to move forward towards your goals. Okay. Now, number 5, if I know what makes me feel better, like moving around, taking a walk, reading a book, relaxing, or just getting some rest, how can I plan for that? You'll put that on your protocol. Now, rest. That's number 6. We know it's important. So how can I make sure I get better rest? Should I set a bedtime? Like I do a wake-up time, a wake-up call? Should I set a bedtime? That needs to be included on your protocol. With my situation that happened with me, I knew I created a bedtime. It was actually a little bit earlier than I normally go to bed, but I knew I would be so emotionally tired, mentally tired. I needed that additional rest because how did I want to show up for the next day? Rested, not tired, and full of excuses to go off the rails and eat like an asshole that day. So it was important to me to include that on my protocol. Now, number 7, what basics do I need examples of? And what are my goals for the day? How much water can I drink or going to drink? Do I need time alone? If it's somebody in the hospital and I'm a lot stressed, do I need to go spend some time by myself for a little bit just to reset my brain so I can show up as my best self for the family member who's there in the hospital? Do I need to reach out to someone who can support me during the day and during this time, someone to talk to or just to keep me on track? That is something that I did. I added it to my protocol that I was going to reach out to my support members, my peers, and the people who meant the most to me that I could talk to and just talk my thoughts out, how I felt about what happened and why I thought it was the best thing that happened. I gave myself that opportunity to reach out, not keep to myself and just, have a pity party or be upset or anything like that. And I wasn't because I had a protocol in place. Number 8, how will I know if my protocol is a success? Well, I wrote the sentence. I know I will feel empowered at the end of the day. I know how I'm going to show up. I'll know when I see it happen within myself. And I did. Like the day went real smooth for me. Number 9, why am I willing to try to use this protocol? Answer that question. For me, I knew it was going to help me show up in the best way possible, taking care of myself. And number 10, afterward, how can I follow up and see if there's any adjustments or improvements that I can make for the next time that I use this protocol? Now, if it's a sick protocol, you can see, I could have done this a little bit better. Like for me, part of my sick protocol is chicken noodle soup and crackers. I always keep the chicken noodle soup in the cabinet and I've always got crackers. But I have these things in place because I know if I get sick, this is on my protocol. These are the things that I will have. I have a certain blanket I will use. I will make sure I get my rest. I have a protocol of how much orange juice or water that I'm going to drink while I'm sick. So these are just some of the things that I've included in my protocol. And if you want to know more about my example of what I used this week, jump over to my Facebook page, Kelly Mitchuson Coaching, and check out the post from, it would be May 17th of 23. You will see how I created a simple protocol that got me through a day that either way, yes or no, I knew these are the things and how I'm going to show up for myself that I would be proud. So as I reflect back on that protocol that I had, I'm super proud of myself. I anticipated the challenging day. I rose to the occasion like the fucking badass that I am. And I come through it like a true champion. It was awesome. There was no mindless eating, no overeating, no eating off plan. I got my movement in for the day, got my reading time in for the day. I rested, and then I went into work and showed up like the badass that my clients deserve every single day when I coach them. So it's my sincere desire for you to get this same experience that I had, showing up for yourself and using your protocol. It's really important. Now, if you're eager to unlock a protocol for yourself for whatever it is, travel, sickness, bad day, your period, whatever it may be, and you're having trouble trying to figure that out, direct message me, book a chat with me, hop over to my website, kellymitchusoncoaching.com or nogaincoach.com. That's NOGAIN coach.com. It's real easy to remember, right? No gain. I'm going to show you how to lose weight and you don't have to gain it back. You can love the lifestyle, love your food, and not deny yourself the life that you deserve. All right. That's all I've got about protocols today. I will talk to you later. Bye.